Hey class, this is Rodrigo Diaz Coloma. I am talking to you about reflection in tech tool that is a part of our assignment for this week. What was your favorite aspect of this class and why? So my favorite part was collaborating with my fellow PLC members and gaining their experience and knowledge on how to organize and execute our module assignments that make us better teachers in the future for our students. The academic scenario assignment focuses on science was an eye-opener in terms of the academic standard dissection. The student assignment, contents of Bloom's level, and justification all played a huge role in my learning experience with my fellow PLC members. I can't tell you how great Abby and Janine were during this time of me learning, being a rookie into this program, not able to student teach at this time, but gaining their knowledge was phenomenal. I can't explain how great it was to learn from them, and for me to use that and to put that in my toolbox. So, what resources or experience have you gained from this class? Resources and experience that I've gained from this class are Bloom's action verb resources with students' behaviors, dissecting the levels, and definition with sample verbs and sample behavior has given me an expanded view of how students can learn from action verbs. Is there anything you wish you knew more about regarding instruction and planning? So for me, I wish I knew how to better dissect students' body behavior, um, body language in terms of how they learn the lesson, how they learn the subject, or how I'm presenting the the, the subject in the lesson plan. So in terms of am I wasting my time or am I getting through to them? So the I wish I knew more of how to better assess students and teachers' ability to understand the structure of how the students learn from day to day and how to avoid distractions from their home or personal life so that the teacher can have a better understanding to educate the student. So for me, I always go through and I would say everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. Once you get punched in the face, that plan goes out the window. What do you do? How do you reassess? How do you get back into the fight? What do you need to do as a teacher to better help that student to get back into focus? So for me, I wish I would gotten more information about um, key indicators about students that are not focusing, how we can better help students to avoid those distractions, whether it be at home or extracurricular activities or in the classroom. What was the biggest takeaway from the Shapeshifter video? So for me, there were a lot of takeaways from the Shapeshifter video, but the biggest would be how spot on she is on how teachers mold and shape our future citizens of this great nation. Teachers can either make or break a student's future in academics and in life. If teachers aren't giving students hope and desire to become a better person, giving students hope and desire to become a better person, students and citizens, and we have failed as an academic environment and as teachers. The classroom isn't always about A's and B's. The knowledge and knowing that students can understand and perform a lesson to the best ability and be able to gain greater knowledge, that is what teaching is all about. Getting through a student, making them understand, but not only just understand, but regurgitate on what the lesson is, how they can better um, give out the information. So when the lady was talking about the businessman that just wants the bottom line, well, there is no bottom line. Unfortunately, the businessmen and women don't always look back to how they were treated when they were younger. It's all about the dollar. rather than how will the students be in the future. As a teacher, as a Marine, as a father, um, I would like my students to either emulate or model um, how I can mentor them, coach them, and be there, so that way they'll know and learn and be a better person, better woman, young man, and to be a better citizen, getting up. Reflection and continue on. Reflect upon your performance in the class as a whole. Include successes you're most proud of. So for me, I'm most proud of and how I was able to adapt and overcome um, into each assignment. So the successes that I achieved during this time is getting out of my box, learning more, learning different resources, tech tools. I am most proud of the desire and discipline I'm able to achieve during this hard time in my life. For the past few weeks, I've struggled through some personal and work-related situations that I have to set aside and compartmentalize my focus and my studies. Personal and first education, a lot of work because I have a lot to take care of with my family, deal with work and grad school. With that being said, I'm really happy that I'm able to learn from the different styles my fellow students have provided with their knowledge so that I can put that in my toolbox and also improve my speaking skills in terms of communication and tech tools so I can be a better, different type of leader, teacher. I love the different types of tech tools like Screencast, the different types of PowerPoint presentation, and tips for effective reflection for teachers. What are the areas you think you can improve on? So areas where I can improve from are knowing and memorizing the standards of North Carolina so that I can have the better knowledge to set for the students and myself so that I don't miss any information that I give to the students. I can also explore more options on how to use Twitter in the classroom and other social media venues to give to the students to better have it to have a better experience while keeping them engaged. What was your experience like with your PLC? My experience with my fellow PLC members was phenomenal. Um, because Janine and Abby were both really easy to work with. They taught me a lot while we worked as a PLC and also giving me their guidance on the projects, helping me see the bigger picture. So for that, I can't thank them enough to help me on everything. Um, what was the experience like with your PLC? Obviously, I just went over that. It was phenomenal. We did so much together. I I just can't believe how we can collaborate while on the computer, either text message or on Skype or on phone calls, and we would just collaborate and talk about how how we need to focus on and get everything together for that module or assignment. Did you make it? Did you make an effort to foster collaboration? I don't think we could not have done more. We did so much to collaborate with each other in terms of as a team. Um, it was just so great working with them. They're so professional, and they did everything they could to help me be successful. We made great strides as a team to collaborate and input our knowledge into every assignment. Everyone contributed. I'm very thankful that I had members like Janine and Abby, like Janine did with science in her department in science, and Abby with her English, both tremendous asset. Did anything surprise you about working with your PLC? So I was kind of apprehensive at first how I can input and add to the team and help out, but Anything that I did was looked at, assessed, and fixed, or added on the spot. The only things that surprised me while working with the group is how even though we didn't live or work near each other, we were still able to get everything done either via online, Google Documents, Google emails. Other than that, both ladies were very helpful, professional in understanding of our weakness, and were able to pull everything together to create great work for our assignments. So what is your favorite technology tool, whether for teaching or for pleasure, that you use regularly? How do you use it? Since the start of this class, I've been using more of the Screencast-O-Matic. I'm able to video record PowerPoint slides or screen video of different assignments within the lesson, and have students review the video in the evenings times. So that way they can better prepare themselves for the next day. Sometimes this is introduced by homework or review or a video assignment. How do I use it? I use it by saving it, putting it on YouTube, and then sharing it with my students or my Marines. Marines are able to see the video, listen to it, review it, take notes, watch the PowerPoint presentation or media that is being presented with my face or expressions if we were doing it live. A review of the technology tools covered in the course. Which was your favorite to learn about? So the Easily is a site creating infographics. You can use a template or create your own. You can sign up for free. You can save it into PDF. I thought that was awesome. It was all free, and put it in PDF format so that you can use later on in your lesson or assignments. What was special to you about this tool? What was special about the tool? You can maximize the anchor chart to your specifications and to your classroom for your students to learn better. I thought this program was made for everyone, and it's easy to do. It's really not that confusing. It's free, but if you want to pay into it, obviously you could. And it went great. I thought that I learned more about using Easily. I could probably use it in different avenues, but I truly believe that this is all these technology tools that were on these modules will better help me as a teacher, as a Marine, as a father, in terms of helping my students, helping my boys, and so they can be better off in the future. What is the one technology tool you wish you could have covered in this course? To learn more about YouTube, I think that learning more about YouTube and the security venue would be very important to navigate, but can also be tricky in knowing that the security ins and outs would be beneficial for students. That way minors aren't being violated by predators that don't engage teenagers in a harmful way or situation. Obviously, with every social media, you got to be very careful. So I wish, in terms of maybe we could have covered more on security or how to better screen our social media with our students. Maybe in the future we can possibly talk about that. Obviously, we don't want students to engaging with adults unless it's authorized by the administration. Any additional reflections that you would like to share with your instructor? I thought the instructor was phenomenal. Always the videos were on point. I could go through it and understand it every time that I look at the video. All the assignments were concise and clear and professional. I thought the course overall was great, and I'm learning more and more each week in each module.